On June 14, 2024, World Blood Donor Day will mark its 20th anniversary with the theme 20 years of celebrating giving. Thank you, blood donors. This milestone presents a unique opportunity to express gratitude to blood donors worldwide for their life-saving contributions and to recognize the significant impact they have had on patients and donors alike. The campaign aims to address ongoing challenges and accelerate progress towards ensuring universal access to safe blood transfusions. The objectives of this year's campaign include thanking and acknowledging the millions of voluntary blood donors who have positively impacted the health and well-being of countless individuals, showcasing the achievements and challenges of national blood programs. And to tell us more about the World Donor Day, we have with us tonight Dr. Monina Nalupta from Red Cross. Good evening and welcome to PTV News Tonight. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you very much also.
I'm very excited because tomorrow is a very significant day. It is impactful to the entire world and to those that really need it. First of all, can you tell us about the overall importance and significance of World Blood Donor Day and why it's very important to raise awareness about safe blood donations?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's really, really very important that we celebrate every year, at least once a year, the World Blood Donor Day. We've been celebrating this for 20 years. It was established in 2005 by the World Health Assembly, a policy body of the World Health Organization. And we really would want to highlight the importance of regular giving every 3 months, 4 times a year, especially among the youth. We would want to instill in the minds at a very young age that giving blood is healthy and having a sustainable blood supply all year round is basically giving life to the millions of patients that need the blood supply.
Yeah, Dr. Nalupta, I'm just wondering, how old can you actually start giving blood? And do you need to have specific health parameters?
Definitely you can give at the age of 16, of course, with the consent from your guardian or parent, 16 and 17, and up to 65 years old. Basically, when you donate blood, you will be examined by our doctor. We have set of questions to guide you or to assess if you will be able to donate blood, if you're healthy enough to donate blood. And that's it. 16 to 17 years old, at least 50 kilograms with good health at the time of donation.
Okay. It's important, no? Now, when you encounter an emergency, especially a family member rushed to the hospital or a friend in need of a vital transfusion, that we know the first steps to take when we need to give blood or find someone that can donate the blood needed. So what are the, can you just maybe give us a run through, because there are a lot of different blood types and there's also a matching process, like you said, and a health check.
Yeah. Of course, when you need blood, we would want or we request a prescription from the hospital or your doctor. No, we would know what to give based on the diagnosis, your diagnosis, based on the prescription of your doctor. Because from a whole blood, we need to process it. Of course, we do testing to 5 infections like HIV, hepatitis B and hepatitis C, malaria and syphilis, no? And we do separate them into components, like from a whole blood you can get plasma, from plasma you can derive platelets, and from the whole blood you can also get packed red cells, red blood cells. So from a diagnosis of, for example, a dengue patient, perhaps this dengue patient might need platelets to increase their platelet count, because in most cases for dengue patients there's a reduction of platelets. So for patients with sepsis or infection, they might need a plasma, or for dialysis patients or those who have lost enough volumes of blood, they would need packed RBC. So definitely access to a safe and quality blood supply, of course, is very, very important. And before you access it, we really need, of course, a prescription from the doctor.
Yeah, very, very curious. There are individuals, for example, that have gotten tattoos, and they have also said that this now makes their blood unclean. But I have also heard that it only the period of non-viability of the blood can only last maybe for a few months, and then you can actually donate. What's the truth of that?
For those who have tattooed recently, gotten tattoo recently, at least less than 1 year, definitely there's a deferral period, no?
Okay.
Because we would never know during tattooing they might get infection. That's why we opt to have them deferred for at least 1 year. Thereafter, then if they still would want to donate blood, then we qualify them to donate.
Okay, Dr. Nalupta, I am an O+, okay, but I also have a friend who's an AB. So there are different kinds of blood types, and there are also different restrictions and benefits of this. Can you maybe give us an overview of what these are?
Yeah, we have different blood types, and we have the rhesus factor, Rh positive or Rh negative. We Filipinos, 99% of Filipinos are Rh positive. We have type O Rh positive, A positive, B positive, AB positive, and the rarest blood are those rhesus negative, O negative, A negative, AB negative, and B negative. So for Rh negative blood supply, definitely we don't regularly ask them to give blood because the demand is also low. But of course, we keep their names through a registry so that when the time or when there are requests, we just call upon them to donate blood.
Okay. Because there is a blood type that's the universal donor or universal recipient. Which blood types are those?
Universal donor is a type O, and the
Okay.
universal recipient is type AB.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'll remember that. Because sometimes when you are in a panic, sometimes you forget these things. But I think that's why it's important when in your identification, part of it should also include your blood type, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, very interesting enough, many countries around the world are also celebrating World Blood Donor Day. Why? I mean, it is important to thank donors around the world, but what is at the heart of thanking them for their, I would say, tireless and unpaid donations?
We want to really acknowledge the selflessness, the compassion and the solidarity that they show, at least to improve the healthcare system and to save lives.
Okay. The world has changed in so many ways, just like the air quality, food quality, and like they say sometimes now, sitting and stress is also the new cancer, like they say, or the new smoking. So is it now more of a challenge to find individuals that fit the right parameters for a healthy blood donor? Or what are some challenges that you now have experienced that maybe was not experienced maybe in the last 10 or 20 years?
It's still the same. The challenges that we have right now are the lean month period during December and January, when everyone takes on a holiday break and they are not here in the Philippines, they go on vacation abroad, so less of the people donate blood. Okay, but health status wise,
The quality of the blood.
the quality of the blood, no, it doesn't matter because first, before they donate blood, we do regular checkup and we do screen our the blood supply that we get from them.
Okay, how are we doing in terms of sufficient blood supply? Are we doing okay as far as maybe the Red Cross Bank is concerned and other well-known banks?
According to the Department of Health, I heard them speaking earlier. Actually, just to brief you, the national blood requirement for a country is 1% of the population. So if we are about 110 million, people. So yearly, we need at least 1.1 million blood units. And according to Department of Health, we are fortunate enough that last year we were able to collect at least 1.2 million blood units. So, having said, I guess we are self-sufficient. And from the 1.2 million blood units collected that year, the contribution of the Philippine Red Cross was about 538,000 blood units from our 108 Red Cross blood service facilities all over the country.
Just to clarify, Dr. Nalupa, this is 1.1 million blood units per year or as a whole? Okay.
Per year.
Wow. This is great. This is great. That means to say we are able to respond to emergencies and tragedies and those that also need emergency transfusions. I'm very glad we're moving in the right direction.
But the most important thing is there should be an equitable supply of blood all throughout the years. We don't want a lean and mean season or a feast and famine period wherein everybody donates on a certain month and the rest of the months are lean months periods. So equitable distribution is very much important in terms of having a sufficient and efficient blood services system in the country.
All right, to invite our viewers right now to become blood donors for the Red Cross, please do let us know how to do that.
Yes, to each and everyone, thank you to our blood donors. They are the lifeline of the people. If you would want to donate blood, we have 108 Red Cross blood service facilities all over the country. And we have hotline, it's Red Cross. It's 143 hotline. You can access or you can call 143 and ask where and when to donate blood.
That's great. I will remember that hotline.
Yeah.
Many thanks,
Thank
Dr.
you very
Marina
much
Nalupa,
for
your time
invitation.
today.
Thank you very much.